look to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Kevin back, go street. Riggs, check. Hurt. Street, check, smash, check. Hey, say, hurt. Let's go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Cut 19. Mustang 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
19 Lions. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. Flush to his right, going for it all. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Big-time play for Philly. 32 yards.
Unlock line. Bronco switch.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Just shy of the goal line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here's Hunt.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Red 50. Check, Hunt. You don't blue. Black shot. Blue striker. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
70 Ranger. Get up. Cooking. Hey, smash. Rig alert. Rig Lion. Ready.
Here's a design run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He called his own number, and it worked. 16 on the gain and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Go check.
No give on the ground, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
60 Maverick, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Okay, break.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it in to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his second touchdown tonight. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Right through. Smack, red. Black shot.
On second down, Young. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is what...
Hawk 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Riggs. Go.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 37.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's good for 27 and a first down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Okay, ready?
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Here's a run. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ready.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd downs. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's brought it down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's in! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Extra point try, 4th cup. He's got it. And the Panthers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Rig. 70 rig. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Rig alert. Rig alert. Go street. Ready, right?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. 5 times a Pro Bowler. That's Joey Bosa getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Now, he'll air one out. That is hard. A great It is a big play for the Eagles. A gain of 57 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Viking 18. Deputy! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Now a handoff, running right. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
79. Hurt.
Now this looks like a design run.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Ready? Crack all 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
Ready?
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80. Reno. Ready?
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
At the 2-yard line.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Elliott good on the extra point. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Watch that. Here we go. That's right. 33. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Black shot. Black ultra. Red. Cycle. Green jack. Check.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That is brought in. And he will score. Tannerella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The extra point is up and good. Panthers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Go. 60 Vikings.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
60 Maverick.
Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jalen Phillips in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
10 to 11.
Short throw is taken in by Goddard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
18, Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. Hurt. 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
60.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Nothing, 19. Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On the set.
Hook him up on a second down and 8.
18 Rattler, 8 Stephanie. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now this time they'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second TD catch of the season. On is Elliott to add the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He's done it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. No problem there on the extra point. And the Panthers are back within 6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
65, 19 Lions. Hurt. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Big hole inside the 20, and he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he's into the end zone again. It's the Octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we hut.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
22. Ready?
A second down throw for Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score again. Touchdown, Carolina. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Dragon 6. Buffalo 18.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's taken in. What a pitch by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
49 Broncos.
First down.
7 Pirates. 7
First and
Pirates.
10 at the 47.
They'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
19 seconds. 19 to go. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22.
They'll take over first down team at their own 22-yard line.
White. Here we go. Smash. 10 flat.
Young to throw on first and 10. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready, set.
Here's Hubbard. He gets it to start the 4th.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
Another run here with Hubbard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right past the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Blue striker. Set, hut. Black, 95. Red, yellow. Green jack. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22. White, 97. White, blue. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Black 40. Ready.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Blaster, 6. Ready.
Here's Young. This one complete right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
45, white. White. Check, hut.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Into space. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 69 yards. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Check, check. No, no. Hurt, hurt.
They'll stick with him again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down is Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Going up top. That is hard. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Panthers. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And they will finally run him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 39 yards.
That's good.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of it. Get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Let's go.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
It's now third and 15.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer. Here we go. Set. 70 range. Viking, 18. Rig, rig. Street, street.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's fourth down.
Loss on the play.
The key to a good zone read offense is the timing, and in this case, it took a little bit longer to get going. By the time the back was given the ball, the defense was through. They're able to take him down on third down for a big loss.
Rig alert, rig alert. Steady.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
Back to throw. Young.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now 2nd and inches.
Set. Ready.
Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Blue striker. Cut, cut.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's to the left side and taken in by Dick. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
Black Ultra.
First and 10 at the
Here's Young to throw. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.